Hi, I'm Steve Shore, Steve Shore Insurance. Thank you very much for coming to our website or our YouTube channel. So, we recently just had a question from one of our clients that's with a Medigap policy, wanting to know where all his extra benefits are that you're just bombarded with right now because it's Medicare annual enrollment period when you can join with no medical questions asked. So the question is do you want to take a Medicare Advantage plan or stick with more freedom of choice on Medigap? And also Medicare Advantage plan has lower premiums, but what are you giving up? Which reminds me of some research I just did. So let me find that page too. So that's one thing I like about having a pause button here. I can kind of wing it as I go, but I'm not wasting your time while it takes me a minute or something to look something up. So going back to the main page on what are your Medicare choices between Medicare Advantage or Medigap, and I only use official information on my website. It's not my opinion. It's something I can back up and show you. And most of this is from official Medicare manuals. Here's the official Medicare guide on understanding Medicare Advantage plans, and then I did a video on that too, which you can access here. But the main difference is, and then here's one, on Medigap plans, and here it shows you the pros and the cons. But with a Medigap plan, you have much more freedom of choice. And that's what all these graphs are going to show you here than what you're going to have in Medicare Advantage. And it's only between you and Medicare what gets paid. Medigap just follows Medicare and pays what they pay. You're not going to, be in appeals with your Medigap plan because they just follow what Medicare pays. So I'll put the links to all these pages at the bottom of the video. So one of the problems with Medicare Advantage is the doctor lists change all the time. You can have, a doctor that's covered this year, or, I can't go into too much detail on Medicare Advantage because then I have to have this video approved by Medicare. And I also, if you call my office or want to do a Zoom meeting, and let me show you where to set up a Zoom meeting. So if you have trouble loading the calendar, just click refresh and it should come right up. But anyways, if you want to set a Zoom meeting with us, we can do that, and then you can see the exact brochures that we're doing, because I just don't give answers off the top of my head. And even if I know the answer, I'll still give you a citation for it. But before we discuss stuff on an individual basis and go into rates and benefits for Medicare Advantage, you have to have this scope of appointment done. And if you don't do that in advance, we can record it. So I think we pretty much covered, our page that lists the pros and cons. But let's go here. You've got, a narrow network of doctors. You have to go to those doctors. And sometimes the lists are incorrect. You can have a doctor that's covered in January, but, I've got a guy calling me right now. Friend of mine isn't a client, but the doctor he wants to go to, they just cut him off in like October. So, the rules on Medicare Advantage are complex, but I've got a lot of them on this page. Now, one of the things, I've got a couple of clients right now that are in nursing homes, acute care hospitals, and the Medicare or the Medigap plan seems to pay a lot better. So, you have to go through it, side by side. But Medigap, in addition to what Medicare pays, 91 days of, hospital And then you got 60 lifetime reserve days, and that's all complicated. You'll have to come to this page to see it. But then Medigap gives you an additional 365. And it doesn't appear Medicare Advantage does that, but you'd have to check each one, see what they have. And then, I've got links to official sites, to figure out all of this. You can go to my website, find information. And I don't say a whole lot of details on the website because you have to then get permission. So I link you to our affiliate site with the various insurance companies, and they've jumped all the hoops to have all the permissions, and you can roll right online. We'll be your broker. The Medicare Advantage plans generally include prescriptions. If you have Medigap, then you get that separately. Here's our page on Blue Cross Medigap plans, and you'll see you can just use any Medicare physician. And then even if the physician charges more than Medicare allows, most Medigap plans will pay that excess charge. Just check and see like what Medigap plan you're getting. Now, it's supposed to be the same medical necessity criterion whether you have Medicare Advantage or just original Medicare, but Levanta is the contractor that does that. And it gets technical. We can help you with it. But it's really your doctor that's got to write the letters because, my medical knowledge is limited. But, here's someone that was denied getting skilled nursing care by a Medicare Advantage plan. Levantra backed up the Medicare Advantage plan because, you have to have certain criteria to be in skilled nursing, mainly that you'll need and benefit from all the services that they're going to give you in skilled nursing. And if you need more than that, then you got to get a long-term care policy. You need to do that before you're ill. Although, I've got separate videos on Medi Cal for if you need long-term care, but then they'll take your home. So also you're hearing a lot when you watch TV and about getting your Medicare Part B premium taken care of. So I'm really amazed because I don't believe that they're going to do all the work to help you, but here's our brochure on that. And you got to deal with government agency. You got to prove your income. But here's all of that here. So if you have any more questions, just put it in comments, email us, however we could help you. Thanks a lot.